rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's your perspective, Allie.
Stay on Middleton.
It's Middleton on the wing. Williams defending.
Don't want Prince score.
Trent against Giddey. Middleton outside. The three from Prince.
That's off.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Right there.
Bulls
Thank
leading
you.
by 14.
Whoop. Get off me, boy.
MP inside.
Oh! Get out of here, Bobby.
MP.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge.
Come on, Johnson.
The trick
What do you
now
got? What do you got,
is
boy?
to sustain this effort.
Prince finds Johnson. Portis with a screen on MP.
I don't think so. Nice. There.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Yep, that one's good.
31,
MP's
boy.
got 31.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the field.
Nice.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Trent, and Lillard subbed in for Johnson.
Oh, shit.
Craig is
I
checked
got
in for
Lillard.
Chicago.
What you got, Lillard? What you got?
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
That's off.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Right here.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Portis with the steal.
Oh, wow.
In
got bumped
transition, here
steal.
come the Bucks. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
An aggressive move to a strong
right.
finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
MP, that one's good.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Portis. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here are the Bulls with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
Oh, yeah, boy.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Antetokounmpo against Smith. Ooh,
Come on,
excellent
get the
D
ball.
there from Smith.
Keep it.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Damian Lillard, fourth.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. The Bucks trail by 17. Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Putting that
Good
pass
shit, Yana.
right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Come on, boy.
Lillard outside. Portis outside. Jackson against MP. The three from Prince.
That's all.
Chicago with a rebound.
What, bitch? Get off me.
MP
Get off me,
left
son.
And he makes it. MP's got
40
points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Ball against Lillard. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. On target from range. Prince has got 6 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
MP, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Bulls also making a change. Williams is checked in. Chicago shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Levine. And the Bulls shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. MP shot is off.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
They get it back. Lillard outside. Goes back up. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. The drive by MP. And he gets it to go. MP's got 47 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
And there's the drive. And MP throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Lillard with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. Lillard double team. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Here's Portis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Damn.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Bulls out in front, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, right now for the Bulls, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this. With some changes. Prince is checked in for Jackson, and it's Trent in for Damian Lillard. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And for Chicago, let's take a look. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Who's Ellis out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Middleton passes to Prince. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Pulls it. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Middleton, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Trent outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th assist in this one. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Middleton, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Smart shot from Lopez. If he's got a decent look and can avoid putting the ball on the deck, he's got to pull the trigger.
Rejected by Lopez. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Antetokounmpo looking it over Craig. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
A nice shot by MP.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Antetokounmpo inside, defended by Craig.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA. Well, he leads everyone in scoring, and he shows no intention of slowing down.
Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Trent against MP. Middleton outside.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
15 foul.
And that one misses.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Good on the second one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Connaughton against MP. He's off on the layup. With 1 on the clock. That That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Bobby Portis. Taurean Prince is out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
The Bucks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Lillard passes to Portis. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, connects again.
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. And another miss by Milwaukee.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
That one goes in. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Portis down low. He's against Smith. Portis, the pass to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Portis the screen. Here's Connaughton. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
That one goes. Count it. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Lillard. Connects on the 17-footer. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Count it. Good.
They're really working the paint now.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it's Chicago with a board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Milwaukee's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Lillard. They get it back.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's MP. Here's the second effort. Another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Lillard passes to Connaughton.
I'm tired, dude. I'm gonna go to bed.
3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
But I'll keep broadcasting, so if you want to watch.
Portis down low, covered by Smith. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Yet another bucket.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
And another one!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. For three, here's Lillard. And another three for Milwaukee.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Lillard against MP. Lillard right side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Lillard against MP. Oh, another one falls.
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. Lillard outside. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go.
And got it! Another basket!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
Good! That's another bucket!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night.
And to think he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game we'll be talking about for decades. Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Portis, the pass to Lillard. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
And then Portis with the dunk.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And rejected.
Wow. You have.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Giddey, and that one falls for Jackson.
At the line for Milwaukee.
He's off on the second. Smooth sailing for Chicago. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
Yeah.
With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
I just gotta get this mats and that mats and that. The rest of the stuff, I don't have to worry about. Just this, and this. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
What's up, MV? Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it. Hottest team in the land coming through.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. With Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlow. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you, all your crew, and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And if you talk to...
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
MP's checked in for Williams. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for George. Here's MP. The Thunder pull it in.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
To the inside. Stolen by Levine. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times. That's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. MP, good.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Holmgren the pass to Wallace. it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen on White. A wide open look here for Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levine against Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Here's Levine. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 1:21 left to play here in the first. Wallace outside. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. He can't hit that time. Chicago leading by 9. Here's MP. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Hartenstein against Vucevic. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. MP, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Caruso against it. Oh, wow!
MP, what a fancy finish.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
I love this play.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Launches from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Chicago as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. The second quarter coming up. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. MP working it inside. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. One of the fans in attendance, Lil Durk.
A Southside legend, one of the greats. Lil Durk, no stranger here in Chicago, and you know he's delighted to see his Bulls holding the lead.
Caruso finds Joe. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Casey Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Chicago leading by 12. Here's MP, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis, and he can't hit the second. Thunder trailing by 13. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. MP throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some. I think that's what the fans want, but there's going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Torrey Craig. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. At the top of the key, Holmgren. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
And the Bulls with some changes. Right comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Josh Giddey. MP, no good. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, Any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Here's Dort. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Isaiah Joe, he's... And here is Williams. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Joe, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Levine against Williams. Shot to stop the run. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but
If I knew how to do them, I would.
Switch here. MV's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 20-7 run. So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the small forward. Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Down low. And he dunks it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Book it. MP with a tough shot.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from three. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
Smith checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Ball. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hartenstein's got 6. MP inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Caruso. 3-pointer. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for folks. The coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
What?
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In third, the Thunder.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Dad, please don't let him take me to jail. I don't want to go, please. Don't worry, son. Don't worry. Just go with a nice officer, okay? I'm going to be right behind you, okay? I'll be right behind you. Uncle Curtis, I said I was sorry. Curtis, you made your point. You don't have to do this. Ella, he should have thought about that before he stole the motorcycle. Uncle Curtis, you've done some mean things in your life, but this is too much. Jasmine, go to your room till I get back. Everything is going to be all right, okay? I'll be there in a second, baby. Hold on.
Thunder trailing by 3.
I said I was sorry.
pass to Caruso. Wiggins with it. Rebound by Smith.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but to be just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one is good.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giddey. Launches a three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
1:32 left in the third. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Dors has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Bulls making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Bulls leading by 9. MP going in strong.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And goes. Incredible. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Well, Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Goes back up. MP getting after it on the rebound, on the boards.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
MP getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter.
Did you call all the casinos and the hospitals and the hospitals at the casinos? Relax, your dad texted me. He and your aunt.
Adam, what's the angriest you've ever been with Kevin?
I never get angry.
Number 4. Bruce Ellis out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Yep, it counts.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly from 18. Kicks it out to Wiggins. For the three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Terry. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Gets an open look and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in just the second half. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. MP and the dunk by MP.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Pass to Wiggins. Wiggins a screen on Giddey. He was all alone on that one. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3-ball is on point.
Here's MP. Chalk up 2 there. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Here's MP. Wiggins with the rebound.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'm just gonna dispose of this. Gotcha. Go ahead. Good luck. Good luck. Oh shit! Look, it's the ghost of Antonio Brown.
Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And there's the try. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well. But the results haven't been there.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Zach LaVine comes in for Horton Tucker. White is checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by White. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Here's MP. Yet another bucket.
You're gonna believe that my angelic baby sister actually came on to you?
Hurley, I wouldn't make this up. It's the truth. You gotta believe me.
Any of you guys know a girl named TK? Is she fast like he says she is? You guys know the K in TK? Stands for my sister? Oh, no.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Wallace misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP, no good. Under trailing by 18. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Higgins outside. Pass to Joe. Takes the three. Ball with the rebound. And so, MV will bring it up for the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And that one, good.
Soft floater. You see how MP has really improved his craft.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Wallace. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. The Bulls leading by 18. Here's MP. He gets it in there.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Thunder also changing it up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Jalen Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. Wallace. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Outside, Levine. Right the pass to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic dishes to MP. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Takes the 13-footer, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
2 minutes remaining. And MP throws it down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 18. Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes. That goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Under trailing by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
The biggest factor tonight. And another one falls.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Tries the spin move. Here's Williams. Can't cash in from the left block. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. MP kicks to Vucevic. Pass to MP. Hits it again. Wow.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Here he goes. And the dunk by MP.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target.
For three.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Shot from 12. And that one comes up a bit short. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Considering 6 weeks ago, I thought I'd have to wait another 2 years. What you got there? Nothing, just things I want to do. How to set up a shop, processing, a president, no one. Processing, program, 2 years.
Great win tonight, MP. Good job, MP. I see.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
Well, so do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP? When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
Because we're friends? Oh, come on, Donna. I've talked to you, I've listened to you, I've shared ideas with you. What's that about? Any exact same problem?
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
And they want to be just friends.